What's going on, ladies? It's your boy, and I actually wanted to touch on a subject. Seems to be a very popular subject on my channel and blog and all that, and it's friends with benefits and sex buddies, stuff like that. And if you watched my video about 2 videos ago that had to do with sex buddies and stuff like that, and how to make your boyfriend, or how to make your sex buddy your boyfriend, you know, watch that. But this is going to be a little different. This is going to be more not, you know, it's gonna be more on the idea of like and respect and stuff like that, and why men do the things they do. Okay. Now, disclaimer: when I say this, when I talk about this, I'm not talking about all men. I'm talking about a certain group of men, egotistical, selfish, low self-esteem kind of men. The men who like to go in there. I also have a video on this too. I think it's called like "Why Women Attract Losers." But you know, I'm talking about men who you know, have some like psychological fuck up in their past. I know they had sex and they're probably awful. The guy or women tell him his dick's fucking small. He had a really bad breakup. I don't know what it is, you know, but it screwed him up, and his ego's real low and his self-confidence real low. So he's gonna try to find it in women by boinking them and stuff like that. And yes, men and women, both sides do that, but I'm talking about men here. Now, with that being said, let me explain something. The way men think, as said before, is there's a like aspect, like heavy quotations on like, and you'll see why, and there's a respect aspect when hooking up. The like aspect has to be this: if I like you enough to have sex with you, then I'm going to have sex with you. It's simple as that. If you're hot enough to have, you know, to hook up with, and you know, then I'll hook up with you. And again, these aren't all men. This is just a group of men. Okay, and then that's that. And then there's the other aspect of it, the respect. You know, the men who care about your thoughts, your feelings, and you know, and consider those kind of things when making a decision to sleep with you. You know, they know that you like him, and they know that you might get emotionally wrapped up, and so they kind of avoid leading you on, or they tell you up front on what's going to happen. Okay, now the men over here that like you, they don't give a shit about the respect aspect. They have no respect for you. Okay, they don't take your thoughts, feelings, or any of that into consideration when trying to hook up with you. They're strictly doing it for a selfish need, for their own benefit, to try to get their ego up, try to get a little boost because they had some bad thing happen to them in the past, whatever. And these kind of men, you should not even settle for. You should not even give him the benefit of the doubt. You should not, you know, oh, he might be a nice guy, or he might change once we hook up. No, these men you should not give a fucking shit about. Fuck these men, okay? They don't give a shit about anyone but themselves. I know, because I was that guy at one time. I remember I got out of a really bad breakup, and I just started hooking up with women way back in my early 20s, and then after that I met a good woman, you know, between that small period of time, and she kind of flipped my mind out of it, and I had a lot of love and respect for her, and I loved being around her. She made me be a better person, and so I kind of stayed away from that whole, you know, kind of hooking up lifestyle, unless, you know, I told the woman straight up, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship and stuff like that. These men, again, they just don't care about anyone but themselves, and I think they go after easy, in my opinion, easy prey. Women who don't know better. You know, these guys are really good liars and manipulators, and they go after women who are, you know, and this is why I always say it's important to have a high confidence and to have high self-esteem. It's because it's like a barrier for these men. These men know they can get in with you because you have a low barrier of entry. You have a low confidence. You know, they know you're more willing and accepting, and so these men will take advantage of that. So if you walk around with your head up and your chest out, and a good strong energy, these men, when they try to approach you with that stuff, shut them down. Just say, fuck that. No, you're not gonna pull that shit on me. I had a friend who, when she was younger, she was kind of taken advantage of, and you know, there was just this asshole guy that was, I mean, not in a bad way taking advantage of her, but I mean, you know, they were hooking up on and off and stuff like that, and she didn't want, and she wanted to commit, and he didn't, and it kind of like screwed with her. It was all through high school, and then finally, you know, after she met another great guy, and then, you know, and that guy was really good to her, and they eventually broke up, you know, just distance and stuff like that. That other guy came back, and she's like, no, fuck that. I'm not having any of that. And she just threw that guy aside like it was nothing. And that's how she is now on. She's a high quality woman. She ain't letting anyone come into her life unless they know what they want, and they're straight up front with her. And I think that's how a lot of women should be, and men too. But again, I'm a women's dating coach. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out and talk about that real fast. Really short video. Again, there's a difference between like and respect. Again, guys who like you enough to sleep with you are not respectful. I think they need to be kicked to the curb and taught a lesson. I think if all women did that to these men, that these men will, you know, hey, survival of the fittest, man. Or it's just Darwinism. They'll just erode, and they'll just, you know, equal out and get the fuck out of here. But hey, that's just me. So there you guys go. Look for men who are respectful. Easier said than done, I know, but, you know, good luck. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.